Good evening and good day, Doomtubers. Doomwaves back here. Pickup video time. Now this time I don't have that much. Actually, I'll take it back. I do have quite a bit of stuff actually, but most of it is non-game related, non-video game related. I do have a few video games, and I'll show those at the end. So if you want to stick around and watch them, cool. But got some movies and some music, some books, some comics, and cool stuff that I just want to show you. So I'll get right to it. I'll kind of start with this stack here, a couple of books actually. This one is not in the best shape. It's got a bunch of markings all over it, and I actually don't have the first one, but I'd like to get the first one. I think my mom has it. It's the Amityville Horror 2. And somebody has so graciously taken like pink marker or purple marker all over the front of the book. The horror continues. Amityville Horror 2. Kind of a cool illustration on the inside cover there. So, yeah, this was worth it. I don't know what this cost, because most of this stuff... Actually, I'll tell you the price of everything total altogether, because it came from two stores. One store... I spent, I'll just tell you the price now. One store I spent about $28, but we got some other stuff that's just, it's at my local junk store. We bought some other things that, don't pertain to this video. Like my wife bought a mirror, and so we bought some kitchen utensils, that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to show that kind of stuff in here, but I spent $28 there, and then $5 at the thrift store, but I got a lot of cool stuff. So this one came from the thrift store. And so I'll just show all the thrift store stuff first. That makes sense. I got this for this. And another book here called Semantics, The Nature of Words and Their Meaning. It's kind of a cool literature piece there. I've kind of have a fascination with word meanings and things like that. My mom took a class on that, and she told me some stuff about, about word meanings and things, that I didn't know, and I thought it was kind of cool. So when I found this, kind of cool, and I like old books, so I picked it up. And got some cassette tapes, The World of George Jones, some old country action, George Jones Live, Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast, Brahms. And then I got this empty cassette case. It had a cassette in it, but it was like NXS or something like that I didn't really care about. But I just wanted the case, so I just took the tape out. It's just kind of a cool cassette case. I've never seen one like that before, so I wanted that too. So I just took the tape out and got the case. So I got that. And that's all of the music, actually. And then I got some VHS movies. I got Daryl, and I got The Deer Hunter, Godzilla 2000, and Pokemon 3. Picked that up finally. So now I have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that was all of that. VHS tapes from the thrift store. And then I just picked up these. They're just empty DVD/PS2 cases. I don't know. I just picked them up because they were a little bit of nothing, and I've got a small stack of them already. But hey, they're nice to have. So yeah, some empty DVD cases. This was one of the coolest things I found there, if not the coolest thing I found there. This is a sealed copy on Blu-ray, sealed, of Sherlock Holmes. And I was like, wow, this has got to be like, at least like $15 still at Walmart where it was purchased on Blu-ray. I mean, I don't even have a Blu-ray player, but it was just too good of a deal to pass up because I fully intend on getting one or a PS3, one or the other, whichever comes first. And it's a good movie, Sherlock Holmes. So it was marked at $3, but like I said, I got all the stuff that, and plus some other things my wife got for $5. And I also got this. It's a hand puppet from a show I used to watch when I was a kid. It was on Nickelodeon, or Nick Jr. maybe. The show is a kid's show called Eureka's Castle. I don't know if anybody else remembers that show, but I do. And this is Magellan, and he's a big dinosaur that was on that show. And it's one of those like hand puppets. But just like a serious wave of nostalgia when I saw this guy. They had some of the Lambert 4-time puppets too, and I had a couple of those when I was a kid. But I didn't want them like I wanted Magellan here, so I picked it up. You know, good for nothing. I mean, I'll just sit on my shelf, but I don't care. Okay, so that's it. I got one Blu-ray, a sealed Blu-ray, a puppet, some empty DVD cases, some cassette tapes, and some VHS tapes, and a couple of books. And my wife got some things too, and it was like $5 because there was a bag sale going on. Okay, now for the my junk store that I frequent and I buy movies from and comics and stuff all the time. I got some VHS tapes and some comics and some games. So I'll show you the VHSs first. Nothing too exciting here. Only one of them I'm actually halfway excited about. I got Dracula 2000. I don't know anything about it. I'm sure it's horrible, but whatever. It was $1. And I got The Ring 2. I have a strange fascination with the first movie. I've never seen the second one, so The Ring 2, got that. And I got Lost in Space. I don't know anything about that either, but once again, I'm sure it's horrible. And then this one I'm actually pretty excited to have, although I've never seen it. It is the X-Files movie. I need to go back and watch the... Need to remember to clean off my camera before I start recording. Oh well, starting back with the X-Files, you saw that. I do need to go back and watch the X-Files series. Never did watch it, but I hear it's pretty good. And so yeah, got the movie for like $1. Okay, moving right along here, I'm about done. Some comic books. None of these are any good, really. I just bought them because they were cheap. I got these for like $0.25 a piece. And yeah, I'll just throw them in my comic book collection. But yeah, just some obscurities here. We've got Tom Mason's Dinosaurs for Hire right there. And on the back side is it's the same thing. It's just a double-sided one. Dinosaurs for Hire. So yeah, issue number 1 from Malibu Comics. Know nothing about it. Okay, now we got Dorkier Images. Yeah, don't know anything about it, but there it is. It's kind of a interesting black and white comic. I'll check it out sometime, eventually. I don't know, maybe. And then we've got several of these. It's all in the same series. It's Ultraverse Prototype. Now, Ultraverse is the... Oh, I got several different ones here. Ultraverse Prototype, number 1. And then I've got Ultraverse Prime, number 3, on the back there. This is actually 2 comics in the same sleeve. Ultraverse The Strangers, number 3. With a Super Advantage controller on the back. That's kind of cool. And I've got Ultraverse Prototype number 2. With the same ad on the back. And we've got Malibu Comics Ultraverse Origins, number 1. So yeah, got all these for $0.25. I'm sure they're not worth anything, but I'm not really looking for comics that are worth a lot. I'm just kind of searching for comics. Yes, I did just dribble on myself. Oh well. Okay, next up, or lastly here, we got 3 games. These are Xbox games, original Xbox, and 2 of these titles I really wanted. The other one I just threw in just because. These have been sitting there for a long time with $12 a piece on the labels. And I said, hell no, I'm not paying $12 a piece for these. Not for original Xbox games. Not right now, anyway. But I asked them about because they had been in there for a long time. They were in a shelf that behind the register. You know, you could see it through the glass on the back side. You could see them, and you could see how much they were. I toss it around in my mind. It's like, okay, do I want to just bite the bullet and spend the $12 a piece, which I didn't want to do, or do I just say, hey, what can I get a little bit lower price on those, because they are used, they're not new. And he said, because he does some consignments too, and it turns out they're not even his. They're one of his consignments, and apparently this person owes him money. So he's like, yeah, you make me an offer. I was like, oh, sweet. So I picked out the 3 that I wanted. There was 5 there, but I didn't want the other 2, really. There was like a Ghost Recon game that I didn't really want, and another one that I don't even remember the name of. But for $15, I got all 3 of these. Instead of 12 a piece, I got them for 5 a piece. And this was just kind of the one that I just threw in. I'm sure it's okay, but it's Medal of Honor Frontline for the Xbox. And then I got the Platinum Hits copy of Max Payne 1. I hear really great things about the Max Payne series. I guess I'll try it out. And then, last and certainly not least, the one that I actually wanted was Black. I didn't even know this game was out on the original Xbox. I thought it was actually just a PS2 game. But, yeah, it's on the Xbox, and they had it there. And it is complete. There is a little bit of tear on the top of the manual there, but the disc looks to be in okay shape. And yeah, so I hear this is a really great first-person shooter, and I like shooters a lot, and I hear this is just one of the best ones. I hear nothing but good things about this game from fans of the genre. So there it is. I bought it for $5 today. That's it. That's all I got for you. That's all the pickups I got. We did buy these glasses too. I wanted to go ahead and show that off there. No, it's not beer, unfortunately. Not beer. It is Pepsi though. So, and I have some on myself now as I have another drink. But we found those for 50 cents a piece. Never went to them. Not that you care about my glassware in my house, but there it is. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. As always, Doom Waves out.